Hey everybody, this is Micah from ColdApache.com, and I'm here to talk to you about the 2017 eBay listing content changes. I've had a lot of people express that they aren't really sure what's going on or what that's going to mean for their business or what they have to do to comply. So I'm going to kind of cover it for you in a short and sweet kind of way. So basically what eBay is doing is they are attempting to make their site more friendly for people coming in on mobile devices. There are more and more people coming in on their phone to shop, and eBay is behind the curve on being being accessible and really a good presentation for those people. So what it comes down to is the type of code that most people are using is like JavaScript inside their template. They got it made by somebody, and what it is it doesn't move for mobile devices. It just looks, it's massive. It doesn't shrink. I'll show you an example. So these guys right here, their account, they've got a listing where they've put so much code in here that it's got, I mean, it's just got everything in here. It's got, I mean, their feedback, it's got suggested items. It's an entire website inside the listing. Here's the problem. If I view this on a mobile device, guess what it's going to look like? I'm going to be able to see like a very small portion of this. It's going to look terrible. It's just not going to work out. So eBay is going to basically get rid of all of this type of practice and make you switch to something that is more friendly. So you still have to be able to have some of the stuff, but a lot of it's going away. They're kind of forcing this on everybody. But we got until 2017 in the spring, June 2017, to deal with this. So here's what's going on. So I'm going to show you. This is what eBay has actually posted about replacing active content. So we're not gonna have any speculations. We're just gonna look at this, and I will put this link in the description for you all to view. Okay, so here's what we got going on. One of the things is going to go away. Cross merchandising, completely going away. There's not too much that's going to replace that, but people can still go to your store. You're still going to have a store. They'll be able to shop your items there. You just won't be able to have them inside the listing. Okay, so there's that. You won't be able to have a search bar anymore. Good thing is you will have a store still. You won't be able to have anything that's JavaScript, period. There are some HTML and CSS options available, and they give you the code for it. So pretty much you could just start now to build your own straight from their guidebook. You know, if you have some tabs in the bottom of your listing that talk about shipping and payment and how returns work with your account and everything like that, you're going to have to just change it to be, so these boxes, they need to be able to squish together whenever somebody's on a mobile device. They need to be able to present to people with iPhones. You won't be able to have photo galleries, but what eBay says is, hey, we give you spaces to put up to 12 pictures inside the listing by default. Just put them in there. This will kind of give everything more of an Amazon look. You know, like if you're on this listing right here, and here's where all the pictures are. And so that's normal. This is just how the world works. The pictures are generally always up here, and all of them are available. Some people will just put one picture up here, and then they'll put an embedded, like this. These guys have it too. They have an embedded image gallery down here where everybody can see the images down here as well. So that's going to go away just in the name of having, pretty much you're not going to lose anything. You just have to upload the pictures inside of their default area up here at the top, which I think is perfectly, it's actually going to be better in my opinion. So there won't be any more of these galleries embedded inside of your template area. I think they want you to just have more product detail and less of a zoo down here. You know, here I can click and I can go 1,000 different places. I'm actually going away from the listing a lot. You know, I think they just want kind of the features, specs, description, all that good stuff. I think all this right here is just really hard to navigate for some people, and it leads to like a lack of conversions. Like if you go to Amazon, then I mean, we can go in here real quick, and I can show you that, you know, here's what they have. Images, product details. Everything's shared. So, you know, and then down here they have a lot of upsell that Amazon determines. The seller does not determine it. I believe that eBay is probably going to go to them determining what is going to be upsold to the customer and not you. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get more, that you're going to get any less conversions. I think it's going to be better overall. And see down here, here's more product description. Here's more specs. The reviews are down here. Some videos are down here. Everybody knows Amazon sells more than eBay does. They sell better. They have higher conversions. It's just a fact. And so I think eBay is trying to catch up, and they're forcing this because of that. So you're not going to be able to put a video inside your listing anymore unless you have a specific video HTML tag inside your listing, which a lot of people are using JavaScript now, so that's just going to have to get changed a little bit. Okay, you're not going to be able to put in a calculator to calculate shipping rates. But that doesn't matter, because if you go into your eBay listing here and you add something to your cart, you can calculate the shipping right there. So there's no need for you to be putting it down here where it could possibly be incorrect. If you just put the correct shipping method and the correct weight and dimensions in the background, then eBay is going to get the calculation for you. So there's no point in having two calculations in there. Let's see, there's not going to be any more feedback. You're not going to be able to put your feedback in the listing itself. People want to embed that down here. Lots of people have done that. It's actually kind of a shame that's going away, but everyone can see it. When you go into the listing, you can see this guy right here has 98.4% positive feedback. And if I want to see his feedback, I can just click on his name and I can see what the latest feedback is. Apparently, you know, a 98%, like no one's going to go and crawl inside of your feedback and be like, oh, you know, 53,000 people have given a rating to this seller. So nobody's going to go in there and like scrutinize your feedback anyway, but if they want to, it's available. It's there. You can go in, you can see all the details. Just won't be able to provide it inside the listing. I think that's a piece of bulk that it's fine for that to go away, in my opinion. Now, your page will be able to have a sort of style to it, and you just have to build it in HTML and CSS. It'll have to be responsive. So if it's not that, then you're going to have problems. So yep, you probably, here's what you can do, really. Here's what I suggest. For the time being, if you're freaking out about what you're going to do with all of your files and everything, like what you need to do is for every product, just get this. Just get your bullet points and your text on your product features and have that be the only thing that goes inside of your listing. Images, title, description. It's a quick fix. All this other stuff, make sure it goes away. If you're using like Octiva, if you're using WidgetChimp, if you're using any sort of external listing software to inject all this, it's probably just going to go away. Those companies are just probably not going to exist anymore. Or if they continue to exist, then you need to ask your company, hey, what are you going to do to fix this? What are you going to do for me so that my store can still have this? Because there's some solution that they can do. They just have to change all of their code to comply with eBay. They have to make everything HTML and CSS, and they can't include certain things. So they are going to need to come to you, or else they're not going to get paid by you anymore. That's just how it is. So there may be some people that are gonna, some companies that are going to comply with that and give you a solution. I would reach out and ask your company, what's the deal? What are you gonna do for us? And that's pretty much it. It's not gonna be as painful as you think. Like I said, just go in there, cut everything down to the bare minimum, just your product details. That's how Amazon does it. They do just fine with it. They do not need all of this fluff inside of their listing. You're going to be fine. Go ahead and just look at this. I'll put this link in the description here. And also reach out to your current company and ask them, hey, what's going on? They might have a plan. They might say, hey, don't worry about it. We're going to be doing changes that will make your account compliant by June 2017. You're going to be fine. And if that's the case, just keep on ticking. But reach out to your company, and if they tell you that, hey, we're going out of business, we're not doing eBay listings anymore, it's not even an option for us, then cut down to the bare minimum, and then start looking for somebody who is going to give you a modern solution. An HTML and CSS only 2017 compliant listing template, which is going to be a lot more minimalist. That's just how it is. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop those in the comments, and I'll try to answer those as best as I can, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.